I told half my family they couldn't come to my wedding reception. My mom, Linda, called the venue pretending to be me and changed our entire wedding menu. I found out when the caterer called asking about my severe shellfish allergy. I don't have one. I hung up and just stared at the wall for 10 minutes. That's when I decided to destroy her. Well, not just her. Justin's mom, Diane, had formed a secret wedding planning committee with our families, without us. At my cousin's barbecue, Linda stood up and announced, "Since they won't tell us anything, we'll plan it ourselves." 30 relatives applauded. I felt my chest getting tight. They had no idea what was coming. I sent out 2 sets of wedding invitations that Monday. My hands were shaking with excitement as I sealed each envelope. I used the expensive stamps with roses on them. It felt like loading a weapon. Within an hour, my phone started ringing. Linda's name on the screen made my stomach flip. I answered and immediately had to pull the phone away from my ear. She was screaming, actually screaming. "Ceremony only? What does that mean?" She was sobbing so hard she was hiccuping. I could hear Diane wailing in the background because Linda had already called her. I sat on my kitchen floor and listened to them lose their minds. It felt amazing. "Bridget gets the reception, but not your mother?" Linda shrieked. "Bridget, who forgot your birthday last year?" I'd sent every pushy person ceremony-only invitations. Every quiet person got the full invitation. The satisfaction was better than any therapy session I'd ever had. By noon, they'd created a spreadsheet. Justin's sister sent me a screenshot with, "We see what you did," in all caps. They'd color-coded everything. Red for ceremony only, green for full reception. They'd cracked my system in 4 hours. I was honestly impressed. The reception guests went underground immediately. Bridget texted me that Linda was parked outside her house, just sitting in her car, watching. It gave me chills, but also made me laugh. Justin's quiet uncle hired actual security. He sent me the invoice and I couldn't stop giggling. Linda tried bribing Bridget's neighbor for information. She offered him $200 cash. He took it and told her nothing. Legend. The ceremony-only coalition created a Facebook group called Wedding Victims Support Circle. 53 members joined by midnight. They posted screenshots of their invitations like evidence in a crime. Someone made a pie chart of discrimination patterns. Diane scheduled daily Zoom calls to strategize response. My aunt sent me screenshots. They were building something. I could feel it coming like watching storm clouds roll in. Week 1 started with my doorbell at 6 a.m. Linda brought our family priest. Father Michael looked like he wanted to crawl into a hole and die. She made him lecture me about honoring thy mother while she stood behind him nodding like a bobblehead. I felt bad for him, so I made coffee. He took the whole pot and whispered, "I'm so sorry," when she went to the bathroom. That afternoon, 17 Bible verses showed up in my texts. I blocked her number. Week 2, they coordinated an attack. Tuesday at exactly 2 p.m. I was presenting quarterly reports when Diane burst into the conference room holding a poster board. It said, "Why I deserve an invitation" at the top with baby pictures of Justin glued all over it. My boss's face went white. My coworkers were frozen. Security had to escort her out, but she left the poster. Everyone saw my future mother-in-law get dragged out crying. I wanted to die. Week 3 got scary. Justin's sister hacked our wedding website and changed everything to "canceled due to family cruelty." She added a donation link for the victims. Someone actually donated $50. I woke up to my phone exploding with panicked texts. Then Carol sent me photos. She'd hired a private investigator to follow Bridget. There were pictures of Bridget at Starbucks, at yoga, buying tampons at CVS. The last photo had a note that said, "What is she hiding?" My skin crawled. Week 4 broke them completely. Linda posted a video of herself cutting up her mother of the groom dress with garden shears. She set it to "Everybody Hurts" by REM. It got 200 shares. My cousin in Texas called asking if I was abusing my mother. Diane called the venue from 7 different numbers trying to cancel our wedding. The venue manager called me laughing at first, then concerned, then annoyed. Final week was pure insanity. Diane showed up with adoption paperwork for Bridget, real legal documents. Bridget filed a restraining order that afternoon. Wedding day finally came. The ceremony ended and I watched the ceremony-only people start gathering their things. Justin grabbed the microphone before anyone could leave. "Hey everyone, quick announcement." They all turned around looking hopeful. "You're all invited to the reception." The whole thing was fake. I've never heard silence like that. Then Linda let out this scream that made everyone jump. Diane's legs just gave out. Carol whipped her purse at my head and missed. "You hijacked our wedding," I said calmly. "So we hijacked you back."